It's automatic litter box cleaning day, which is usually every couple weeks that I do it. However, we're supposed to get very, very cold weather coming in soon, and so this is my last chance this fall to actually take all the litter boxes outside and scrub them before I have to stick them in my tub. But it does happen. You have to keep them up and you have to maintain these litter boxes. It's just not changing a bag and going for it. You actually have to get in there and really scrub. And then you need to make sure you wipe them out and dry them off, because you're going to put scooping litter back in them. And what happens to scooping litter when it hits any kind of moisture? It turns into a brick. So make sure when you do clean your automatic litter boxes, or any litter box for that matter, make sure they're really dry before going ahead and putting litters into them, and you'll thank me for that. P.S. You actually should be wiping out your automatic litter boxes at least once a week with some sort of disinfectant wipe, like little Lysol wipes, something. Get in there, scrub them out. Wear some gloves. It doesn't make it a chore. It's not gross when you do it. Don't look, close your eyes, blindfold yourself, whatever. However, you do need to make sure that those things are wiped out at least once a week, unless you're taking them apart and doing that deep clean. Let's talk about automatic litter boxes and how my viewpoint changed throughout the years, because I used to have 7 scooping litter boxes in my house, 7. And my tune changed when I had to have my knees replaced, and I also broke my back. So when you shame people on using automatic litter boxes, what happens is you prevent them from being able to properly take care of their pet. And I'm going to elaborate on your cat's specific pillars, so we do not have inappropriate elimination in the house, which is actually appropriate for the cat, because they're telling you that something is very wrong with their potty boxes and we need to figure it out. However, what we are doing when we are preventing people with physical limits, not being able to actually bend over and scoop, or being able to change a potty box every day or something, we are preventing them from being able to provide for their cats. And we should be able to talk to our clients and be like, what can you physically do? What kind of finances are available for you to make it happen so your cat has a clean potty box? And how emotionally invested are you in this? And it gets deeper and deeper. So the way it changed for me is that I fractured my back, and I really have a hard time bending over and scooping all the time. Getting the automatic litter boxes in my house enabled me to be able to meet my cat's needs. I was able to change the cartridges out every other day, like I do. I don't like to leave the cartridges there filling up for an entire week. I'm very fastidious about making sure that it smells clean. However, I was also able to wipe them out because they were a little bit more elevated. Ideally, cats would love a litter box probably the size of a child-sized swimming pool, and use that and be happy. However, we don't have that kind of space in the world we live in, or the homes we live in. We have to look at the people who are in efficiencies, or people who rent rooms, or something else that cannot accommodate something the size of a sweater box. So if they can have an automatic litter box, what we should be training them and teaching them and educating them on is how to properly take care of those litter boxes so you don't wind up having the same problems. So again, things evolve. My views evolve. I think they're wonderful. My cats absolutely love them. However, I take very good care of my automatic litter boxes to ensure that my cats are continually happy. At the end of the day, if you are scooping your litter boxes and you have multiple litter boxes, great. Do it at least once a day, if not multiple times a day. Not once a week, not once every 2 weeks, and not when the litter box is full, because other bad things happen, such as your cat choosing somewhere else in the home, or other animals in your house, like dogs, enjoying eating cat shit, which is what we don't want either. However, if you are going to incorporate those automatic litter boxes into your home, keep in mind, you still need to do upkeep. They need to be wiped out at least once a week with a disinfectant and scrubbed out thoroughly every couple of weeks. And those cartridges changed every other day to prevent malodors from happening, or your cats from being like, don't really like this litter box anymore. If you have the traditional litter boxes, awesome. Scoop at least once a day. Scoop multiple times a day. Make sure you have enough litter boxes in the home to accommodate the number of cats you have. Remember, fulfill those pillars. However, in this day and age in veterinary medicine, we really should be asking the bigger questions on how we can accommodate our clients and our patients.